Welcome to Lesson 2 in Module 5. In this lesson, you will learn all about how to set up habits that will last for a lifetime. Take a look at this picture of a habit loop. A habit is triggered by a cue, which then initiates a routine and ultimately leads to a reward. Let's take a deeper look at this. A cue is a trigger that tells your brain what to do. A routine is the physical, emotional, or mental routine you follow as a result of that cue, and your reward is the result of following your routine. Let's take a look at a few examples. Your cue is triggered by walking in the door from work. You typically head straight for the snack drawer, and the reward for doing so is a feeling of fullness and a way to unwind from the stresses of the day. Another common example is that you head straight for the couch and watch TV for the rest of the night. Again, the reward is relaxation and unwinding after a long day. Or maybe every day at work at 11 a.m., you head to the cafeteria for one of their fresh, out-of-the-oven muffins. Your reward is that you get to enjoy a treat every day at 11 a.m. Our last example could be a stressful day, moment, or event, and you find yourself driving through the local soda shop for a giant caffeine-filled Coke. Your reward is enjoyment of a treat and stress relief after a long, hard day. Have you found yourself guilty of these habits? I know I have. But what is happening as a result of following these habit loops? You aren't reaching your goals, you aren't progressing, and you wonder why. Maybe you've gained 8 pounds, or it's harder for you to walk up a flight of stairs as a result of not exercising regularly. Or maybe you deal with your emotions using food every time. Over time, your habit loops become more and more automatic. The cue and the reward become intertwined until a powerful sense of anticipation and craving emerges. I want you to think about the routines in your life. How have they become automated? You probably don't think much about brushing your teeth, I'm guessing. It's just something you always do at certain times during the day and have been doing for years. So how do we change these negative habit loops? The simplest way to do this is to change your routine. Let's go through the previous examples and see how we can change our habits into more desirable ones. Remember the cue of walking in the front door from work? If you change your routine to grabbing a healthy snack you prepared previously and read a book until dinner, the reward is still the same, a feeling of fullness and a way to unwind without the unhealthy routine that you had previously. Or maybe you grab your tennis shoes immediately and go outside for a quick walk. When you come back, you feel relaxed and stress-free. Remember our 11 o'clock happy hour? Instead of reaching for that muffin, maybe you grab a piece of fruit. And while you're at it, take the long route for extra steps. In all of these examples, we just changed the routine. You already have a pretty regular cue, so that won't be hard. All you need to do is change your routine into a desirable behavior and your habit loop is now different. These are great examples for how to change habits, but what if you wanted to create new ones? Let's take a look at how to do that. In order to create a new habit, you will also need a new cue. Here are some ideas for creating a new habit loop by starting with a cue. Put your shoes by the front door to cue you to go for a walk when you get home. Or maybe if you like to go to the gym, leave your gym clothes in the car to cue you to go to the gym after work. If snacking when you get home is your weakness, leave fruit out on the table to cue you to eat a healthy snack when you're hungry. Maybe it would help you to set an alarm on your phone to remind you to meditate or read. And lastly, if you like to write, set a journal by the side of your bed. Okay, here's your action item for today. I want you to identify 1 to 2 unhealthy habit loops in your life. Then create a different routine to respond to the cue. Make the reward exciting and something that you anticipate. If you want to create a new habit, then add a new cue.